and the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Austin. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone.
Demons will take over. 1st and 10.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Still on his feet at the 40. At the 45, on his way. Found a seam on the left. And he runs it into the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guy. You see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And your Wake Forest Demon Deacons will take over. 1st and 10.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed that they're going to give it right back to him. You break that line of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can...
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hurst.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Culpepper. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Demon Deacons will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. making it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll go to the ground. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lost the fire on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this open. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking to throw, it's Montana. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Austin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Casper. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. He'll bring it out. It's Chang. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
And the UNLV offense will take over. First and 10.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Rebels want to move quickly.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Caught by the back. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Montana. He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Chang. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break. And that defense is not going to beat my running back.
In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab, it's Chang. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Montana. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feel...
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it up the 30. Touchdown, David Deeks. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for a score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Chang. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over. First and 10.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Smashes through the Vegas.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. He'll bring it out. It's Austin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The give from the gun. Finds a little space. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. And into the end zone. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half.
The Cornhuskers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Ready, set. Pound 55 weak. Bang.
The give is to Williams. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Montana. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Yeah, and a really good job by the QB understanding, seeing the running back, waiting for him to break. He runs the angle route, breaks inside, throws it right in front of him. Nice touch by the QB, Palmer.
Yeah, it's really important to have that touch too, David, because you got to remember these running backs, yeah, they've got good hands, but they're not stud wide receivers, so the location of the throw has to be good. And also, you got to put a little bit of touch on it, make it easy for him. If you make it easy, he'll make the catch and get you the first down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Created some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Here we go, set, ready.
To the air, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. Got his man. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Touchdown, Nebraska.
After
Number
that,
34
there might be
with
a
the
few
carry.
extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Chang. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8.
First and 10.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8.
Get set, get set.
Looking downfield, it's Montana. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Okay,
Try
ready?
to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
In blue.
Grab behind the line, it's Warrior. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short.